Hey, what's up guys, it's that Indian kid. And I think it is safe to say that in today's day and age, we all own a laptop. Or at least most of us do. Even though most of our work can be done on our smartphones, every time you walk into a coffee shop, you'd find at least one person staring into the brightness of a laptop screen. There was a time when computers wouldn't even fit into an average-sized closet, and now we're in a time where not only can you carry one in your backpack, but also your chest pocket. Isn't that insane? Makes you want to ask the question, how? Today, I want to talk about everything that is laptops. How it all started, how it all came to be, and where it currently seems to be heading. Before I start though, I think we all know what a laptop is. But for the sake of a proper segue, a laptop is a computer that is portable and suitable for use while traveling. Laptops are used everywhere. At work, for education, for gaming, web browsing, for personal media, and in general. Today, if you had to buy a laptop, you'd be presented with all sorts of options in the market. There's the notebook, the netbook, the ultra-portable book, the ultrabook, the Chromebook, the tablet that is also a laptop, and the MacBook. There's too many options, too many use cases, and too many choices. But were they always so versatile? The first portable computer was released in September of the year 1975 by International Business Machines, or commonly known as IBM. The IBM 5100 weighed about 24 kilos, which was much lighter and portable than any other computer at the time. While it did not remotely paint the picture of a laptop which you would see in today's day and age, it successfully paved the way for its modern successors. The first modern laptop complete with all the bells and whistles like a normal looking LCD screen or a trackpad or even Windows as its operating system did not just all of a sudden pop into the market. It was rather the work of many companies who slowly built their way up into developing what we see today. For instance, in the year 1981, the Osborne 1 by Osborne Computers was the first ever laptop to have a 5-inch display. 4 years later, Commodore added a full colored screen to their version, and 2 years after that, IBM released a version which was under 6 kilos. As ridiculously non-portable as that sounds, it was still the lightest at the time. Similarly, after many incremental updates and painstaking years, Toshiba was the first ever to create the most finished version of what we call a laptop today in the year 2002. While some may argue that laptops like the ThinkPad and the Apple PowerBook were released in the market before Toshiba's version, and they had similar if not better functionality, but in my defense, the Toshiba Portage 2000 was the first ever laptop to have Windows XP Pro, wired and wireless Ethernet, a 12.1-inch polysilicon XGA display, and an amazing full-size keyboard. It came with a 20GB hard drive and a battery life lasting up to 2 hours. It was something. Obviously, while laptops still had a long way to go and while companies were still trying to leave its mark, it was no other than our favorite tech company from Silicon Valley, which was responsible behind breaking all barriers and creating the most influential, the most beautiful looking laptop there was. On January 15, 2008, Steve Jobs walked up to the stage and picked up the standard size postal envelope from the podium and took out the thinnest, lightest, and the sleekest looking portable computer ever. The MacBook Air. I think even today when I rewatch that conference on YouTube, it sends shivers down my spine. The MacBook Air was absolutely path-breaking. The thinnest part of the thinnest Windows laptop currently at the market was thicker than the thickest part of Apple's MacBook Air. It was truly revolutionary. From there on, all existing benchmarks for a quote-unquote good laptop were demolished, and companies really had to strive to make their laptops faster, lighter, power efficient, and thinner. Although today, Lenovo seems to boast the largest market cap in the portable computer sector, and the thinnest laptop is now being made by Samsung at just 0.39 inches thick. Apple doesn't even make it in the top 3 in both thinness and market capture. Funny how times change. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that there are 60 micrograms of gold in each laptop? Which means if you own 15,000 laptops, you are currently the proud owner of 2 kilos worth of gold. Isn't that great? Lastly, I, as a student, find myself to be a frequent user of my laptop. Not only for video editing, but all the way for things like Excel spreadsheets and work documents, to using it for media purposes like Netflix and YouTube. While people speculate that the future years of laptops may be taken over by other devices like tablet hybrids and smartphones, I strongly believe that laptops still have a very important role to play amongst our lives, and that too for a significant amount of time as well. There are still certain tasks which I would enjoy doing with a classic trackpad and a keyboard rather than using my fingers. It never fails to amaze me though that at one point of time, laptops used to weigh over 15 kilos, and now companies have the capability to make them as light as under 1 kilo. It's quite astonishing. I hope you got to learn something new today. My hunch is you were probably watching this video on your smartphone. If you were, however, watching this on your laptop, comment down below, when did you buy your first laptop and which one was it? With that, this brings an end to another video. Once again, this is That Indian Kid signing out. Subscribe and have a wonderful day.